Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. In this video, we'll learn about sets in Python. So let us first go over the definition of sets in Python. So set is an unordered, unindexed, mutable list of unique values. In Python, sets can be defined using curly braces. So now let us see the syntax for defining a set. So back in my editor, what I will do is I will create a set of sonic characters. So I will say sonic characters and set that to a set. So I will name some characters: Dr. Eggman, Shadow, Knuckles, and Sonic. So now let us print the set to the terminal. So I will say print sonic characters and let us run the file. So now you can see we are getting a set of sonic characters logged to our terminal. Now as I already told you that sets are unindexable, meaning that you cannot access items of a set by referring to an index, because we know that sets are unordered and hence are not indexable. So if I run the file again, you can see they are getting logged in a random order. So the elements of a set are unordered and hence are not indexable. But what I can do is I can iterate over the set of items using a for loop. So let us see how we can do that. So I can say for sonic character in sonic characters, and let us print the sonic character to the terminal and let us run the file. So you can see we are getting Shadow, Knuckles, Sonic, and Dr. Eggman. Secondly, I also want to check whether a specific value is present in our set or not. That is, we can use the membership operator in, which we discussed in the video on operators, to check for the membership of an element in a set. So I can say checking for membership of an element in a set. So I'll say print Batman. I want to check whether Batman is present in the set. So I'll use the membership operator in, and then I will check for the presence of the character in Sonic character set. So let us run the file. So you can see we are getting false because Batman is not present, or it is not a character of the Sonic series. As a side note, remember that once a set is created, you cannot mutate its elements, but you can definitely add new items to a set. So let us now talk about adding items to a set. So now for adding items to a set, we have two methods using which we can add items to a set. So to add an item to a set, we can make use of the add method. To add more than one items to a set, we can make use of the update method. So let us see the two methods in action. So back in my editor, what I will do is I will define a set of unique IDs. So I will say IDs underscore set and set that to a bunch of IDs. So I01, I02, I03, and I04. Now if you want to add a new ID to the set, I can say adding a new ID to the set of IDs. So ID set dot add, and this will receive the new ID that I want to add. So this will add an element to our set, and I will pass on an ID of 05, and this will directly mutate our original set. So now if I print the ID set to the terminal and run the file, you can see we are getting a new ID to our set. Again, the set is getting logged to our terminal in some random fashion, okay? Because we know that the items in a set are unordered and unindexable. Now what if I want to add multiple items to a set? We can form a list of those items that we want to add, and then we can pass this list to the update method, which handles insertion of multiple items to a set. So I can say IDs set dot update, and this expects a list of elements that I want to add to a set. So I can say I06, I07, I08, and now let us print the ID set to the terminal and run the file. So you can see the elements of the set are being logged to a terminal in the same random fashion. So they are not sitting at their correct positions in which they were defined in the set, because that is the property of the set. So next, let us talk about removal of items from a set. Now to remove an item from a set, we have a couple of methods. First is the remove method, and second is the discard method. Now discard method is very much similar to the remove method, but with a slight difference. And then we also have the pop method that you can use here, though it is not reliable. So now let us see them in action. So now what I want to do is I want to remove the ID of i01 from the set. So I can say removing an ID from the set of IDs. So ID set, and I will use the remove method and pass on the ID that I want to remove. So i01, and you can see it says that if the element is not a member of the set, so if the element that you are trying to remove is not a member of the set, it will raise a key error. Okay, so that is a thing that you need to remember for the remove method. So now let us print the ID set to the terminal and run the file. And you can see i01 is no longer there in our set, so it got removed. Now let us try to remove an item from the set that doesn't exist inside it. So let us try to remove an ID of i09, which you can see does not exist in our set. So I can say id set dot remove and pass on i09, and then I will print the id set to the terminal and run the file. And now you can see we are getting the same key error that I talked about. Because the i09 ID is not present in our set of IDs, if you try to remove an item from the set that is not present in your set of IDs, that will raise a key error. Okay, and we'll see how we can handle such errors in the video on error handling, which is the next video. And we'll see that how we can handle errors and debug our code in coming videos, so no worries for now. So instead we can make use of the discard method, and what it will do is, if the element that we're trying to delete is present in the set, it will delete that element just like the remove method. Otherwise it will not raise any error if the element is not there in the set and the original set gets printed. So if I change the remove method to discard method and run the file, you can see that no key error got raised. It printed the complete ID set that we were printing on line 493. So the discard method didn't work because i09 ID is not present or is not there in our set of IDs, and that is why no element got deleted from the set of IDs, so it discarded the operation. So that is the minor difference between the remove and discard method that you should make a note of. Now what if I want to remove the last element of our set? For that we can make use of the pop method, but there is a drawback here, and that is you don't know what element will get removed from the set, because we have seen that the order in which the elements is defined is different each time you execute the method. So this means that whatever element you inserted into the set as the last item might not be the last item and may be present at some other position inside the set. So now let us see the method in action. So I will say IDs set, and I will use the pop method, and whatever item we get back I will store that in a variable popped item, and let us print the popped item to the terminal and run the file. And you can see we are getting i06. And now if I print the ID set and run the file, you can see that on a fresh execution of the file, the new ID, the ID that got removed is i03. And on printing the set of IDs, you can see that i03 is no longer present in our set of IDs. So now to empty our set completely, we can make use of the clear method. So I can say clearing the set IDs set dot clear, and after performing this operation I will print the ID set to the terminal and run the file. So now you can see we are getting an empty set logged to our terminal. So now what if I want to erase the existence of our set completely? For that we can make use of the del keyword, but now as our set is empty, let us comment the code for the clear method first and then try this out. So I'll comment this out, deleting the entire set. So for that I can say del and IDs set, and now let us print the ID set and run the file. So now you are getting a name error. As you can see, it says name ID set is not defined, because now the set no longer exists. Its existence is completely deleted from the memory, and we will see how to handle errors like the name error, the type error, the key error that we got in the next video. So this was all about the video on sets, where we discussed what a set is, how we can add or remove items from a set, how we can clear and delete our set. So if you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for all the upcoming uploads, and I will see you guys in the very next video.